Dear students, welcome to mathematics class. The fifth chapter in 9th standard is circles. We have seen different kinds of objects in our surrounding in the shape of circles. Wheel, bangles, etc. What is circles? All points in the same plane that at equal distance from the center, that is circle. All points in the same plane that at equal distance from the center, that is circle. How can you draw a circle? Draw a circle of radius 3 centimeter. How can you draw it? Draw a circle of radius 3 centimeter. Draw a circle of radius 3 centimeter. Draw a circle of radius 3 centimeter. How can you draw it? Look here. First, a line of length. Draw a line of length 3 centimeter. First, draw a line of length 3 centimeter. First, draw a line of length 3 centimeter. Mark A and B. First, draw a line of length 3 centimeter. Mark it at A and B. Mark it as A and B. Using compass, measure the length. Place it at A. Measure the length and draw a circle. 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 Draw a line of length 3 centimeter. First, draw a line of length 3 centimeter. Mark it as A and B. Using compass, place it as A. Measure it and then draw a line of draw a circle. How can you draw a circle of radius 5 centimeter? How can you draw a circle of radius 5 centimeter? Draw a line of length 5 centimeter. Draw a line of length 5 centimeter. Draw a line of length 5 centimeter. Mark it as A and B. Using compass, place it as A and measure it. And then draw a circle. Okay. Next, how can you find the center of the circle? Just consider this is a circle. How can you find the center of this circle? Just mark a points A and B on the circle. Mark a points A and B on the circle. This is a circle. Center is not known. Mark a points A and B on the circle. Mark a point A and B on the circle. Then take compass and mark a point. Draw an arc and in the same measure draw another arc at B. Then Connect P to A and P to B. P to A and P to B. P to A and P to B. Change this measure and mark a point. Draw another arc. This point is P1. Connect P1 to A and P1 to B. 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 In the same way, mark a next point. Change this measure. Mark another point. This is P2. P2. Connect P2 to A and P2 to B. Connect P2 to A and P2 to B. These 3 points are on a same line. These 3 points are on a same line. P1 and P2 lie on a same line. Join A and B. APB and AP1B and AP2B are isosceles triangle. Okay? These 3 points are on a same line. Okay? Next, this is not a center of the circle. How can you find the center of the circle? Just this is a circle. First mark 2 points A and B. First mark 2 points A and B. First mark 2 points A and B. Okay. Connect these points. Join A to B. Connect these points. Draw a perpendicular bisector. Draw a perpendicular bisector of this line. Draw a perpendicular bisector. Take, use the compass. Take more than half of this line. Draw a perpendicular line of AB. Draw a perpendicular line of AB. Draw a perpendicular line of AB. Measure AB and draw a perpendicular line. Take more than half or full. Take a perpendicular bisector of this line. Perpendicular bisector of this line. Connect these 2 points. This circle. Find the center of the circle. How can you find the center of the circle? First, mark 2 points A and B. Join AB. Draw perpendicular line. Draw perpendicular line of AB. Next, mark another points C and D. Mark another point C and D. Joint. Mark another point C and D. Joint. Mark another point C and D. Joint. Okay. Mark another point C and D. Joint. Draw a perpendicular. Draw a perpendicular line. Draw a perpendicular bisector of this line. Take more than half of this line. Using compass, take more than half of this line. Draw an arc. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. These perpendicular bisectors meet at a point. The perpendicular bisectors meet at a point. The point of intersection is called center of the circle. This point of intersection is called center of the circle. These two perpendicular bisectors meet at a point. Take this point O. The point of intersection is center of the circle. This point of intersection is the center of the circle. This point of intersection is the center of the circle. Okay? First, take a small another circle. This is another circle. Suppose center of the circle is not known. How can you find this center? How can you find the center of the circle? First, mark 2 points P and Q. P and Q. Join PQ. Join PQ. Join PQ. Join PQ. Draw a perpendicular bisector of this line. Draw a perpendicular bisector of this line. Take a more than half of this line and draw a perpendicular bisector. Okay. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. Mark another points R and S. Mark another points R and S. Connect it. Connect it. Draw perpendicular bisector of this line. Draw perpendicular bisector of this line. Draw perpendicular bisector of this line. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. These bisectors, the perpendicular bisectors meet at a point. This point of intersection is the center of the circle. This point of intersection is the center of the circle. Here, PQ and RS. P and Q are points. The line joining PQ and RS are chord of the circle. PQ and RS are chord of this circle. Perpendicular bisector of the chord of the circle passes through the center of the circle. Perpendicular bisectors of the chord of the circle passes through the center of the circle. Okay. Next. This is a part of the circle. This is a part of the circle. Find the center of the circle. First, find the center of the circle. Complete the circle. This is a part of a circle. Find the center of the circle and complete the circle. How can you complete the circle? How can you find the center of the circle? First, we look here. Mark 2 points. Mark 2 points. That is A and B. Mark 2 points. That is A and B. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. AB is chord. AB is a chord. Mark another points. Mark another points. C and D. Mark another point C and D. joint, first mark 2 points A and B and mark another point C and D. Joint, draw perpendicular bisector of both line. First draw a perpendicular bisector of AB and perpendicular bisector of CD. Take compass and measure this. Draw an arc. Okay. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. Extend it. Draw perpendicular bisector of this chord. Draw perpendicular bisector of this chord. Draw perpendicular bisector of this chord. Connect these 2 points. Extend it. These 2 points meet at a point. These 2 points meet at a point. This point is called center of the circle. This point is called the center of the circle. This point of intersection is called the center of the circle. Thus, we can draw a full 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 circle. Okay? Listen. First, draw a circle. Here, this chord of the circle. The third vertex of the this is an isosceles triangle, the third vertex, look here, what is the relation between third vertex and the midpoint of the base? Relation between the third vertex and the midpoint of the base. Relation between the third vertex and the midpoint of the base. Okay. This third vertex is lie on the perpendicular bisector. The third vertex is on the bisector perpendicular line. The third vertex is on the perpendicular line. Third vertex is on the line, is on the perpendicular bisector. The third vertex and midpoint, this is A, O, A, B and P is the midpoint. P is the midpoint of the base. Third vertex and midpoint of the base. The third vertex and midpoint of the base is the third vertex and midpoint of the base is perpendicular bisector of the base. Third vertex and midpoint of the base is the perpendicular bisector of the base. Here, next, look, how can you draw a triangle, draw a circle of radius 2.5 centimeter? How can you draw a circle of radius 2.5 centimeter? Draw a circle of radius 2.5 centimeter. Draw a circle of radius 2.5 centimeter. First, draw a line of length 2.5 centimeter. Draw a line of length 2.5 centimeter. Measure 2.5 centimeter draw a line of length 2.5 centimeter. Mark it as A and B. Mark it as A and B. The length of this line is, we know that the length of the line is 2.5 centimeter. Place, take compass and place it at A and measure the length and then draw a circle and then draw a circle and then draw a circle and then draw a circle. Draw a circle and then draw a circle. This is the radius of the circle. This is the center of the circle and this is the radius of the circle. This is the radius of the circle. AB is the radius of the circle and A is the center of the circle. This is, see, BC. BC is the diameter of the circle. BC is the diameter of the circle. Here R. Here R is the radius of the circle. R is the radius of the circle. R is the radius of the circle. D is the diameter of the circle. This is the diameter of the circle. D is equal to R. D is the diameter of the circle and R is the radius of the circle. Here, suppose draw a small arc. This is a small arc. Next, how can you find the how can you find the center of the circle? How can you find the center of this circle? This is a small arc. Draw and complete the circle. And complete the circle. First, find the center of the circle and complete the circle. Okay? How can you find the center of the circle? First, mark PQ on this arc. First point PQ. Connect P and Q. Connect P and Q. Connect P and Q. This is the chord of the circle. This is the chord of the circle. Connect P. P and Q are points on the circle. Joint. This is the chord of the circle. Draw. This is the chord of the circle. Draw perpendicular bisector of the circle using compass and draw perpendicular bisector of the circle. Perpendicular bisector of the circle. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. Extend it. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. Okay. Mark another points. Mark another points. That is R and S. Suppose R and S. This is another points on this circle. Mark another points on this circle. That is R and S. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. Draw perpendicular bisector of this line. This is the chord of the circle. Draw perpendicular bisector of this line. Next, first measure this line and measure this line. Draw an arc. Left and right, draw an arc. Draw an arc. Connect it. Connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. Extend these 2 lines. These 2 lines meet at a point. That is O. This is the point of intersection. This point of intersection is called a center of the circle. This point of intersection is center of the circle. So, we can complete it. So, we can complete it. This is center and complete the circle. Complete the circle. This is the center of the circle, and this is the PQ and R as a chord of the circle. Next, look here, these 3 points are on a same line, are on the same line. This is the third vertex of this is an isosceles triangle, this third vertex of this triangle. These 3 points are on a line, these 3 points are on a line, these 3 points are on a line. Okay. This is O, A, B. O is the third vertex. These points are on a line. Draw the perpendicular from the third vertex. The perpendicular from the third vertex bisect the base. The perpendicular from the third vertex bisect the base. The perpendicular from the third vertex bisect the base. The line joining the third vertex. The line joining the third vertex and the midpoint of the base is perpendicular to the base. The line joining the third vertex and midpoint of the base is perpendicular to the base. The line joining the third vertex and midpoint of the base is perpendicular to the base. Okay. The perpendicular from third vertex is on a line. The perpendicular from third vertex bisect the base. The perpendicular from third vertex bisect the base. Second, the perpendicular, the midpoint of the base and the midpoint of the base and third vertex, the midpoint of the base and third vertex, the midpoint of the base and third vertex perpendicular to the base. The midpoint of the base and third vertex perpendicular to the base. The third vertex is on the perpendicular bisect of the base. The third vertex is on the perpendicular bisect of the base. The third vertex is on the perpendicular bisect of the base. Okay. The perpendicular from the third vertex bisect the perpendicular from third vertex bisect the base. The perpendicular from third vertex bisect the base. This line bisect the base. This line bisect the base. OD bisect the base. D is the midpoint of AB. D is the midpoint of AB. The third vertex and midpoint of the base. The third vertex and midpoint of the base. The third vertex and midpoint of the base is perpendicular to the base. The third vertex and midpoint of the base is perpendicular to the base. The third vertex is on the perpendicular bisect of the base. Third vertex is on the perpendicular bisect of the base. Suppose this P. This P is P and O are on the perpendicular bisect of the base. P and O are on the perpendicular bisect of the base. Okay. P and O are on the perpendicular bisect of the base. I think all of you understand. We will continuation of this chapter can be seen in the next class. Thank you.